half woman. It's Gary. I wanna hip you to the T. It's Gary, baby.
All right, 6 minutes after the hour, Gary has the tea and the color of the day. Gary.
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, America. Good morning to you. It's Monday, a beautiful, beautiful day in the neighborhood. And here's what's happening in celebrity news. Y'all, Keke Palmer, baby. This girl is coming clean. They're saying that she is finally officially flipping the internet's exhausted high-value man disclosure, honey, completely on his head. Now, they're saying during a heartfelt sit-down, honey, on her hit podcast, baby, this is Keke Palmer. They're saying, y'all, that the 32-year-old superstar got candid about modern dating, real love, and why women need, honey, to stop chasing these status symbols and start looking for a genuine character, and I agree with her. Now, they said she was with Yvette Nicole Brown, and they opened up, y'all, about finding love and marrying her husband, Anthony Allen. That's what Nicole did. And, you know, and Keke broke down, y'all, her own philosophy on her own relationship status, urging women, listen to this, ladies, urging women, honey, to look past bank accounts, honey, and social media titles. She said building a man. She talked about that first of all. She said she stressed y'all that instead of focusing strictly on ultra-wealthy corporate elites and celebrity status, she said women should focus on men who have a high-value heart, honey, and a solid work ethic. Then she also did a shout out to working class kings. She said they said she specifically highlighted y'all blue collar men like mechanics and firefighters, pointing out y'all that these men y'all possess essential life skills, dedication, reliability, y'all, and heart. And she said ditch those doggone internet definitions. She urged y'all that her listeners to stop letting social media podcasters define what makes a man valuable. Reminded women that integrity, emotional security, and willingness to build together y'all matters far more than a guy, honey, flex, honey, in a damn rented supercar. And Alfred, don't you agree with that? Didn't you? Aren't you in agreement with that?
Sure. I mean, listen. Don't sleep on these on blue collar workers.
That's
you know,
right.
You don't marry somebody for money. I don't think you should marry somebody for money.
No, well, some people back in the day, women was marrying for money because they wanted to be taken care of. Now women work just as much as a man does.
But I will say this: it's easier for somebody with money to say don't marry somebody with money, like Keke Palmer.
Yeah,
Message.
yeah.
So she doesn't have to have a man with money. I'm just saying.
Yeah, because the man she had, I think, was a gym trainer or something like that. So, you know, I mean, get your basic man, because these men with money, they ain't do nothing but, honey,
Basic.
dog you out and cheating, everything else, even though the man without money
Run the
does
street
the same
like
thing.
a low-down raggedy dog.
Exactly, do all that stuff. Get you a regular man. Because, honey, who want a man that don't know how to fix a car, honey, or cut the yard, or do that, honey? You know, you don't want no man that don't know how to do all that stuff, don't know how to hang on.
Gary, absolutely, though.
It's the
Yeah,
truth. You got to be able to
absolutely.
change the oil, fix my. Come on, I'm on the side of the road. Please come get my tire right.
Come through. You know what I'm
Yes.
saying? Just in
Yes.
case, you know, the people can't come, you can pop that tire off and pop that spare tire on. And
Yes.
just have some man stuff about you. That's absolutely.
But the only thing I'm concerned me about that situation, a man with no money, honey, he'll try to break you down, honey, if you got money. Oh, you ain't all that. Just because you won an Oscar last night, that don't mean you ain't nothing. And they'll talk
now
down
the
to
men
you.
with money do stuff like that.
Well, them too, but more so broke men, honey, because they want you to be right down their level. Don't want you to feel like you're surpassing them. So they'll try to break you down and what have you. So, so y'all just gotta be careful, honey, of all those doggone men. But honey, my thing is, honey, just get Jesus, and that's all you need. Honey.
That part.
That's all you need.
As
All
long as
right.
I got King Jesus, I don't need nobody
Nobody
else.
else. Yes, Lord. Moving on in other celebrity news, y'all. MTO, y'all, is confirming y'all that the live viewership, honey, numbers of The Real Housewives of Atlanta season 17 reunion part 1 are officially in, and they're saying, baby, they are downright catastrophic. Now, yes, Brad. They said when Andy Cohen said that the Peaches, honey, gathered on the couch for episode 18, execs, y'all were praying, honey, y'all for a major rating spike. Instead, they're saying that the broadcast pulled in a microscopic 0.561 million live viewers, honey, with y'all a dismissal of 0.11 rated in the key. Now, I don't know all that what that means, honey. They say, but the key 18 to 48 demographic market, the lowest ratings for a reunion episode in the entire history, Lord, of the Housewives franchise. Lord.
Bring Nene back.
Yeah, but y'all keep saying bringing Nene back. I mean, they need to bring them all back. And I remember Miss when what's her name? The first black girl we had, Miss Lisa Wu. Keith Sweat's ex-wife, when she was on there, baby, it was grand then, honey. They had all those girls there, but they need to bring them all back if that's the case, honey. Because I watched it last night.
Is there a breakdown on who are the more popular housewives, and maybe they could consider bringing all the I don't know.
I don't know if it's a breakdown or not. You know, people make it as if it's a breakdown, but I don't know if it's one or not. But I know, but I still watch
Well,
it.
Candy's not on there. That I'm
No.
sure that has a lot to do with it. She has millions of fans.
Yep. So it's
But
just
not only, but she's a housewife. She's famous. She's legendary.
yeah.
Okay, I pulled it up. The Real Housewives of Atlanta, Mount Rushmore. Number 1, Nene Leakes. Number 2, Candy, just like you said. Number 3, Portia. Number 4, Kenya Moore. In that order. That's the top 4.
And 3 of them not on the show no more. So I guess maybe they ought to bring them back, though. We're going to follow that
Oh,
story
my
and see how
God.
they. Yep, 3 of them out there 4 is not on the show. So we're going to see if they bring them all back, honey, and bring back some real good housewiving. All right, in my quick for free story, y'all, it's being reported, y'all, that, oh my God, Jordan Woods and Carl Anthony Towns may be getting married today. Allegedly, they're saying that they're getting married today, y'all. So if they are, congratulations, because baby Miss Jordan Woods, honey, she deserved for a good man. All of them damn Kardashians did to her. They did her dirty, honey. They let her run around, honey, and let them get all the good black men. Then they kicked her to the curb, honey. So now she got her a good one, honey. So congratulations, honey. If Jordan and Carl are getting married today, congratulations, because they deserve one another. He played with her for a long enough time. I think about 3 or 4 years. So congratulations, Jordan. All right, now that said and did, y'all know what time it is?
Sha-la-la.
Yes, sha-la-la.
La-la-la.
Oh, my God, Ricky, these people are sha-la-la, baby. Sha-la-la is all over the world, honey. Sha-la-la. The color today, honey, is one of my favorite colors. My color today, y'all, is sapphire. On the high end, you say sapphire, and on the low end, just say beautiful ocean. That's your color for today.
Beautiful ocean. Y'all give it up for Gary with the T. Sha-la-la-la. Hey, I got your wake-up calls. Y'all get at me now. The phone line is wide open. 8669 Ricky 8669 RICKEY. Call me now. Rick Smiley Morning Show. What they say when they walk up to
He
you?
said, sha-la-la, Gary. I say, I'm like, he found his honey.
You need to do something with that. Sha-la-la. When I saw that, a couple of them videos, I said, that music, I had it in my head for weeks. And thought, what could I do with that? And then I said, okay, you're doing the T, but the color of the day needed its own stage, separate from the T. And so let's isolate it with sha-la-la, because that would be good for the color of the day. And it worked.
Half woman. It's Gary. I wanna hip you to the T. It's Gary, baby.
All right, Smiley Morning Show, 4 minutes after the hour. Gary has the tea and the color of the day. What up, Gary?
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, America. Good morning to you. It's Monday, a beautiful, beautiful day in the neighborhood. And here's what's happening in celebrity news. Okay, Ricky, this past weekend I had a wonderful weekend. This past weekend I did a lot of stuff.
I see.
Yes, I did the fight, y'all. I didn't believe I was at the
Can't
fight.
believe you went to a boxing match.
Yes, and Ricky, that was my first time ever going to a boxing match, and it was really interesting. It was really nice. The people were nice, honey, and I sat there and enjoyed it. So I'm like, oh, all right then, for the boxing matches, this how this go. Some of the girls was wearing gowns, baby. These girls was dressing up, carrying on.
They come ready, honey.
I see that. They came ready, baby.
Gary, was you ringside?
Yep, I was right a couple of seats up from the
You a
ring
lie. All
side.
them videos from the back of me. You a lie.
But I mean,
Don't
but
do that
Ricky,
on this radio.
wait, let's be clear, honey. When you zoom that damn camera, honey, you ringside. Baby, I zoomed that camera and I was right there ringside.
You know, I saw that video. You sitting your ass up there in that balcony, fan with a fan, a church fan, called a hot up there.
Yeah,
church
but you know,
fan.
Ricky, you know when you get those tickets from where, honey, you be happy to be in the building, honey. 'Cause
Exactly.
Trust me, they was really, honey, nosebleed, but I came down, honey, just for a minute or two. So, but anyway, thanks to Gil, he got me those little tickets, honey. After I begged and pleaded and turned flips. All right, and also this weekend, y'all, I was at part of the National Association of the Black Journalists event, and I went there.
I saw that.
Yeah, shout outs under Miss Cheryl Smith and Miss Amanda Fitzpatrick. It was really nice, but Ricky, everybody's raving about the award, y'all. Oh my God, the award that Stephen A. What's his damn last name? Stephen A. Smith received this weekend. Now they're saying that, you know, it was a salute to excellent awards, y'all. And the NABJ presented y'all the 5 thumbs down awards, y'all. And they went to the chairman, y'all, of the FCC, the CBS, and the Washington Post, and y'all, the wonderful Mr. Stephen A. Smith, y'all. And here's what Stephen had to say.
Stephen A. Smith, sports analyst and political commentator. Smith has established a recurring public pattern of disparaging commentary directed at prominent black women across politics, sports, and media. Such commentary reinforces harmful narratives, undermines the fair and respectful representation of black women in public discourse, and stands in direct conflict with NABJ's long-standing commitment to accurate, responsible, and inclusive portrayals of black communities.
That's what was said about Stephen, y'all. But Stephen has criticized women. They're saying he criticized women alike, honey, like Representative Jasmine Crockett, former Vice President Kamala Harris, y'all, and former First Lady Michelle Obama. But now earlier this year, y'all, they're saying that the former MSNBC host Joy Reid, honey, accused him of repeatedly, y'all, directing harsh commentary toward black women. Now the president, y'all, of the NABJ, her name is Erin Haynes, y'all. She said this about the Thumbs Down Award.
We are here to defend the truth, and that means telling it even when the truth makes our friends uncomfortable, especially then. So to everyone whose name was called tonight, hear this award for what I believe it should be. Not simply a thumbs down, but a call to do better. The door is open, the conversation is available, and the opportunity to change is real. But NABJ will not be silent. Not in this moment and not on my watch.
She said not on her watch.
Wow.
Baby. I didn't know Stephen said such bad things, honey, against African American women. So, but Stephen has, as of yet, to make a statement. I heard at least he was supposed to release one today. So we're going to see what Mr. Smith had to say about this wonderful award. All right, moving on. In other celebrity news, y'all, oh my God, there's rumors and people are saying, allegedly, it's being reported out that the wonderful Deion Sanders and his beautiful girlfriend, Karrueche Tran, may be on the outs, y'all. Now they're saying, y'all, it was
it just started.
Yeah, now they're saying, honey, it's been a roar, y'all, that Deion, Coach Prime Sanders, and his beautiful actress girlfriend, Karrueche Tran, may be on the rise, on the drinks. Now they're saying rumors have been flying across the blogs that the high-profile couple might be hitting the pause button, honey, on their relationship after Karrueche, y'all, was spotted, honey, living her best life, baby, on a lavish European getaway, honey, with her best friend, Miss Christina Milian. Now, they're saying, y'all, while Coach Prime remains locked in a football training camp, honey, in Boulder, Colorado, they said, but before everybody go to Russian things, honey, they're saying, y'all, MTA, could break down, the things what's really going on. Now, they're saying that the breakup chatter reached a fever pitch, y'all, after social media, honey, noticed, y'all, the stark contrast in their daily routines, y'all, over the past weeks. Now, here it go, y'all. Now, here it go. Karrueche Tran and her trip. They say Karrueche Tran has been flooding timelines, honey, with stunning photos alongside Christina Milian, honey, as they tour Southern Europe, soaking up the sun, baby, sailing on yachts and serving high-fashion summer looks. Now, Coach Prime's grid, they say, meanwhile, 58-year-old Deion Sanders is fully immersed, y'all, in preseason preparation with his Colorado Buffalo squad, running, y'all, high-intense fall camps and focusing on his roster. But here's the taking a break whisper. They said, because the two have listened to this, and, honey, wherever there's smoke, there's some fire. They say because the two haven't made a joint public appearance in recent weeks, online commentary pages immediately y'all began speculating that the 21-year age gap or their intense, honey, demanding schedules caused them both to take a temporary setback.
Yeah, football practice, Gary. I mean, football season's about to start. It's real intense right now. Some coaches don't be having time. I mean, he in there watching film and football practice, 3 or 4 practices a day, probably, and trying to get all that stuff together because there's a lot of pressure. He's the head coach of a big college program like Colorado Buffalo.
Yeah, but men like Deion, honey, want their woman right beside him. You're going to have her in all these bikinis and on yachts and things, honey. Taking that, I can't see it, honey. No, man, I'm not a man like Deion.
In the off season, in the summer, but he's working right now. And you know what I'm saying? She don't want to go to all those football practices every day. She want to travel,
She's
and get
enjoying her life with her friend right now.
Not to mention he's going to be unavailable all day long. So what's she going to do while he's at practice?
Well, wherever there's a little smoke, there's some fire. I reached out to Deion, and I have yet to get a return response.
He probably
honey.
won't reply to you.
You don't think so?
Personal business.
Well, we gonna see then, honey, because I just feel so
And
bad.
Deion love you.
I know that's a good buddy of mine, honey, but I feel bad for Karrueche though.
Don't feel bad for Karrueche. Karrueche's a good friend of mine, and she's living her best life, and she is very much happy.
Well, Deion is a good friend of mine, and honey, he's out there on that grid. I know, but I know how Deion is though, too, honey. Deion,
She's very happy. She's
well,
happy.
we gonna see, cause I feel so bad, honey.
Don't feel bad.
Don't feel bad.
No, don't feel bad. They're good.
It'll be all right, dog.
You think so? Because I feel it's just sad. I mean, they
Oh,
love one another.
They
and-
do. Period. They do.
God.
That's it. They
'Cause
sure
when your
do.
woman on there in a string bikini, honey, on the boat gallivanting,
What she
honey,
supposed to wear?
She should wear a nice
Child, don't nobody want them tan lines. Go ahead now, Gary. You wear a thong.
Yeah, but still though. But
But
I'm
still
alone.
what?
I'm by myself.
That's so sad. You need to get you somebody.
Oh, Now that said and did, y'all know what time it is. Sha-la-la, Brad. Sha-la-la, she just sha-la-la me, baby. The cologne today, honey, is one of my favorite colognes. My cologne today, y'all, is Sapphire. On the high end, just say Sapphire, and on the low end, just say Beautiful Ocean. Sha-la-la, honey.
The beautiful ocean. Y'all give it up for Gary with the T. All right, y'all, coming up, we got 2 comedy heavyweights in the building. We're going to be talking comedy, relationships, crazy stories, and probably a little mess, man. Don't miss Lil Rel Howery and Carlos Miller up next. You don't want to miss the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Half man, half woman.
It's Gary. I wanna hip you to the T. It's Gary, baby.
Gary has the tea and the color of the day. Gary, good morning.
Good morning, Rickey. Good morning, America. Good morning to you. It's Tuesday, a beautiful, beautiful day in the neighborhood. And here's what's happening in celebrity news, y'all. Beyonce is back in the news. Let me tell y'all something. Whenever you do something as a child or as an adult, there's a camera around. Y'all don't know who's watching you, who's videoing your stuff. And it's just, and nothing dies, honey. I don't know how people say they scrape the media, but you don't scrape it, honey, because it comes right back up. What am I talking about? Beyonce. Now, it's being reported, y'all, that Beyonce, honey, was filmed, honey, back when she was only 18 years old, when she was with Destiny's Children, sitting on the lap of a white man. Now, they're saying, y'all, the newly resurfaced footage, y'all, which was highlighted alongside rare music archivals. Is that how you say archivals?
Archival.
Archives.
Oh, archivals. Oh, that's cute. Clips, y'all, published over the weekend. They say, baby, captured, honey,
right word,
a teenage Beyonce, honey, backstage during an industry event. They say, but, honey, it's the physical position, y'all, in the video that has thousands of fans and critics completely disturbed. Now, they say sitting on his lap. They say the clip, honey, an 18-year-old Beyonce, y'all, who was just breaking, honey, into international superstardom at the time, is seen, y'all, sitting directly on the lap of a much older, middle-aged, balding white music executive during a backstage executive.
All right, here we go. Come on over here. Here, you can do it. You want to sit up? You want to make this easier? You can sit on my lap. Michael? Michael? Hi. Okay, we're in. Okay. All right, we're in the studio, and I have Beyonce sitting on my lap, and I'm going to put you on speakerphone.
Oh, God. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm going to put you on speakerphone to talk to her, and give. Okay. You're shaking. Okay, you ready? Okay, hold on.
Oh, no. I'm going to pass out.
Michael?
Yes, Mark.
Here we go. I have Beyonce here.
Hi.
Hi, Beyonce.
How you doing?
Well, good. I really appreciate you doing this because we're giving back.
I'm very honored. I can't believe I'm doing this.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you very much for giving me this opportunity.
But thank you. Brad Buxer is putting down the track now.
Right here, Michael.
Brad,
Yes.
you're putting down the track now.
Yep.
Yeah, Beyonce's going to go in the studio and lay it down now, and you're going to give her inspiration.
Michael, when she was listening to the track, she fell in love with it immediately.
Yes, I did. I love it.
You did?
Yeah,
Yes.
immediately, Michael.
It's wonderful.
She lit up, immediately from the very first line of the first verse.
But please don't, Beyonce. My voice.
Your voice sounds great.
You sound...
He was getting over the flu when we recorded this.
You know, the flu. I had the
And
flu.
This is only his demo track for everyone.
That's
to
how his
hear,
voice
so.
sounds when when he has the flu.
Well, it sounds wonderful. And the first line, I screamed. Literally, I screamed.
And Michael, she's, these guys can sing. She's going to nail this. This is great. So we're happening. The vibe couldn't be any better.
Let's get going then.
All right, let's get going.
Love you, Michael.
I love you too.
All right,
Bye.
talk to you later, Michael.
Love you.
Love you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Love you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Oh, that was
He gets very emotional over this project.
I'm happy I talked to him. Oh, I want to do a little...
Now, they're saying, y'all, that the body language, honey, they say internet sleuths, honey, immediately, y'all, zoomed in on her expression and posture, which many commentators argue, y'all, that she appeared, y'all, visibly tense, polite, and uncomfortable while navigating the high-powered music industry environment as a young girl. Now, I know that I'm sure, honey, she probably was just telling the man hi or something like that, honey, but people are making a big stink about it, honey, and that's just, Don't y'all all sit on men's lap? Anybody lap?
No,
Well,
I
we
mean,
all feel like
they make a
Hollywood-
big
okay.
deal out of it now. It's different the way we look at things now than we did before. Like,
Yeah.
I don't think it was so offensive before. Now everything that you get canceled is wrong. Don't do it. It looked kind of uncomfortable now.
Yeah.
But if she wasn't uncomfortable, her parents wasn't uncomfortable, then I don't think it was an issue.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm watching the
Then at all.
video, and she got up out of hers. She came over and sat on his lap. It wasn't like he's like on the phone or looks like he's working.
No, he was calling Michael Jackson.
Oh,
And so
wow.
he said, "Hey, I'm going to put Michael Jackson on the phone. Come sit on my lap." And then she sat on his lap,
he
and then he put his,
said.
and then she sat on his lap, and then he put his arm around. It was, to me, it was cringy. It was almost like, "Hey, I've got Michael Jackson on the phone. Come sit on my lap."
and you want to talk to
What's
him.
cringy is the way she's dressed the way we dressed back then. She had, the low jeans on and like I don't know.
Yeah, it just goes back to you do better when you know better.
Yeah.
Sometimes a lot of us as young artists did stuff that just probably would be deemed inappropriate now, and just probably young and new in the entertainment, excited to get to talk to Michael Jackson on the phone, felt comfortable, and just probably didn't know it any better. And I doubt if she would have did that if Matthew Knowles was in the room. I don't think he was in
Well,
it.
he's seeing it now then. Because some people say, would y'all call it the casting couch?
I feel like those older execs, that was kind of like the Godfathers back then. We didn't look at it as the way that we look at it now.
Yeah.
It seems cringy to us now, but they were comfortable enough to be that way. So I don't think it was anything malicious or anything.
You think it helped her career?
To talk to Michael Jackson?
No, to sit on that man's lap.
No, Gary, I don't. I don't think it helped her career to sit on that man's lap. I think she was going to have an amazing career regardless to whose lap she sat on.
Yeah, it
Weird
was
to watch,
definitely hard to watch. And then, but the lesson learned is just kind of make you more protective of the kids, your kids and your grandkids.
Yeah.
So
I wonder if Blue Ivy and them babies see that, what they think, because they got all these
nothing, because she done did way more
Yeah,
good. I don't think
yeah.
they're gonna judge her by that.
I don't think so either.
Yeah, she done
All
did
right.
too much good.
Yeah, well, let's keep her lifted in prayer. All right, keep on moving. All right, y'all, in other celebrity news, y'all, Stephen A. Smith. Oh, my God, honey. Remember we talked about Stephen A. Smith yesterday, how the National Association of Black Journalists said, "Buh, we're going to give you the thumbs down award because all the stuff you done said about beautiful African-American women, all the women that have done great things for the world and the near future, honey." Well, he's fired back officially at the NABJ, y'all, for awarding him with the Thumbs Down Award during their annual conference in Atlanta this past weekend. Now, Stephen slammed the NABJ, y'all, for the unfair honor. And here's what he had to say.
BS. And I get a lot of people want to pile on and they want to jump on it because you have your own individual feelings about me. I'm here to tell y'all are entitled to that, not the NABJ. You're not entitled to that. This is me we're talking about here. I am the same guy that brought a nationally televised show to a journalism conference, which is the NABJ, the last 2 years. Did you have anything to say about me then? Did I get a thumbs down then? My career started because I was at the NABJ job fair. And yet, Saturday night, I saw the president of the organization, Erin Haynes, go up on stage and give me a thumbs down award for disparaging black women. I received a lot of insults in my day. That might be the lowest.
My Lord.
Well, the question is, wow, that's a lot.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Yeah, well, we're going to keep him lifted up in prayer. He should, they should do a public apology to one another if he feels that way, that they gave him the thumbs down.
Does he do
award.
that?
Yeah.
He disparages
Allegedly.
black women?
Well, he allegedly.
Yeah, the things when Jasmine Crockett and
Kamala
the stuff
Harris.
with Kamala Harris and Joy Reid.
So if he does that, why is it a thing that he got an award for it?
Yeah.
But a thumbs down award.
A thumbs down award.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then if he does it, then
Yeah, you get thumbs down instead of getting thumbs up if he did great things. He got thumbs down because he did some horrible things and hurt those women and their families and stuff like that. And you still parading around and wanting people to support you of the African American descent. That's not a good look.
Yeah, nobody. It's been some issues with that, and nobody's waking up out of their sleep deciding that they want to give anybody a thumbs down.
Right. And when he crapped on Kamala Harris, the thing is, look what we got now. I know so many people, so many broadcasters were crapping on her. Look what we have
women,
now.
And we know some women broadcasters.
Absolutely. And look what we got now.
That was crapping on her daily.
Yeah, you got to be smarter when you think about who your audience is and who you're talking to and how many people are listening to you and thinking about what you're saying. Like, oh, yeah, you know what? Maybe Trump is better. Really? Here we are.
Yeah, well, they see now.
Yep, so we're going to keep Stephen A. Smith lifted in prayer. Hopefully he redeems himself and apologize to the community. All right, now that's it indeed. Y'all know what time it is.
Oh!
Yes, sha-la-la-la-ya, sha-la, Stephen. We sha-la-ya. The color today is one of my favorite color. My color today is persimmon. On the high end, you say persimmon, and on the low end, you say beautiful orangey red. That's your color.
Orangey red. Beautiful. Y'all give it up for Gary with the tea.
It's Gary. I wanna hip you to the tea. It's Gary, baby.
Gary has the tea and the color of the day. Gary, good morning.
Good morning, Rickey. Good morning, America. Good morning to you. It's Tuesday, a beautiful, beautiful day in the neighborhood. And here's what's happening in celebrity news, y'all. Remember Michael Jackson had that song, Keep It in the Closet? I guess I don't know what he wanted kept in the closet, but a lot of people saying, y'all, Oprah Winfrey may have taken that literally, y'all, because there are being reports that, she evidently kept Stedman locked up in the closet. People were wondering where in the hell they were. That's why they're making this big stink about them being seen. They haven't been seen together in 7 years. Now, they say Oprah and Stedman, y'all have been a couple for years, honey. Now, as her fame rose, they say speculations around the romance spiraled. Each fresh outing together led to fresh speculation and, in some cases, allegations about the pair as Oprah made a decision. Now, they said she and her longtime partner opted to scale back their joint public appearances. Oprah once revealed, every time there's a new photograph, there's a new story. Rather than feed the saga, she said the couple, honey, simply opted to keep their relationship largely off screen, making their rare public moments together. Like this moment's reunion, they were talking about, like I just talked about, the 7-year time they hadn't been seen since 7 long years. But now my thing is that, people are being messy, and I don't know why they're being messy because, honey, a lot of people are saying, even though they still not married yet, Stedman and Oprah, they got engaged once upon a time, and they decided, honey, that they didn't want to get married. I guess Miss Winfrey didn't want to marry him after all, and now they still together. But people are saying people thought that maybe Stedman wouldn't even dare, honey, marry Miss Winfrey. Because, they say, with him being the attractive man that he is, and Miss Winfrey hadn't got her dollars up yet, but she could get her the best makeup and stuff. They said,
what are you talking about?
So
get her dollars up to get her best makeup.
Yeah, I mean,
she had dollars since she was in Chicago doing the Oprah Winfrey Show. What are you talking about?
She may not had that many dollars then, because she wasn't the one who she is today.
Child ain't got nothing to do with makeup. He's seen her with and without it, and he's still there.
Yep,
but
big,
nevertheless,
small, all of it.
Yeah, but as I was saying, people were saying that Oprah hadn't got her dollars up yet to, to give the beauty and flawless person that she is today. That's
she's always been beautiful and flawless. Don't do that.
Well, I'm sorry.
You don't have to be sorry. They still together.
Absolutely.
Yeah, they still
so
together.
You the one that's sorry. She got somebody you don't.
Baby, I got Jesus, and that's all I need.
And you don't need nothing else. Nobody else.
Nothing else, honey. Nothing else, baby.
Jesus ain't giving you that thing.
Oh, no.
I mean, girl.
You better stop.
Uh-oh.
Jesus ain't.
Hey.
Yeah, you touching him. But who? Hey, come on now.
But if I stay in that back house. That's all. I'll be bringing in, cooking breakfast and everything. Y'all some what you want.
I'll be picking flowers, making bouquets.
May I borrow a couple of cans? Can I borrow a couple of cans of peas? I'll bring them back to you.
Restroom break, boss.
Y'all right. Driving Miss Daisy.
Yes, come on now.
Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. Well, anyway, but congratulations to Oprah and Stedman. They're still together.
Yes, they are.
Amen.
And,
honey, after not being seen in the public for 7 whole days and years. So congratulations to Stedman, honey. He's holding on. I mean, because my thing is this, a nice, handsome face always works well with, somebody that's contrast or whatever.
Sometimes a nice, handsome face ain't the nicest person, so apparently that's not it. Apparently he's nice to her and she's nice to him.
Yes, yeah. Lord, yes. You think they sleep together?
I mean, if you lived in the back house and she called for my services or whatever.
Services,
I'll run through that
Rickey.
with some Nike shorts on.
Okay.
Have my jacket, t-shirt.
Django
on,
Unchained.
Nike shorts on. Hey, I'll be sitting up so fast, put my feet in them Nike slides, running across that. I'll run across that, run into that damn man house and kill her right quick. And you get to go back home on the.
Moving on.
Hey, go back home on a golf. You know he got a little golf cart too. Boy, I put that bad robe on them Nike slides, boy. I wouldn't even take the slides. I kill open up the door. Straight off the golf cart.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, open up that back slide door to that master bedroom, boy. Cause you already know she got a slide door to
slide
that
down the chute.
master bedroom. Go in there and put her to sleep. Put her to sleep.
Gonna fold her up, dog.
Fold it. You talking about fold it? But them Nike slides, boy,
Moving
they don't
on,
even
Ricky.
come
Another
off.
celebrity news, y'all. Kevin
Put that
Hart.
foot on that
You want
neck.
to talk about it, Gary?
And his beautiful wife, Miss Anika Hart, recently celebrated their 10th wedding anniversary, which honey the model marks with a carousel of nostalgic Instagram photos of them together through the years. Now, they're saying that the comedic actor and his future wife met in 2009 and dated for several years before tying the knot in Santa Barbara, California on August the 13th. Now, they're saying that they share kids together and whatever. But nevertheless, to make a long story short, Miss Anika said, baby, honey, first of all, honey, it ain't been all that good. She said, you know, they had their ups and downs, honey. You know, when allegedly, honey, that it wasn't really allegedly, but when Kevin, honey, allegedly was being distorted, honey, that woman had been told and put them pictures out saying that they had been together and what have you and stuff like that. You know, Anika remembered that, and she talks about that, honey, in her story and what have you. But my question is to you people, would y'all stay together with a person that publicly cheated and you knew about it and saw the pictures of it?
If Oprah cheated, I wouldn't care. Stay in the house.
Well, we
Cause
know
I
you
got my
press
Nike
money.
slides and them Nike shorts.
Yeah,
So I still run over there every now and then. You know she ain't asking that man for no rent.
Right.
Well, she needs to ask him for rent if he in the rent house. That's the back house and stuff. But
Oh, that's
That's
his
the
house.
guest house.
oh, that's the
You
guest
don't
house.
need it, Gary.
But
You
my
don't
She wanna
question.
get on her golf cart
Let's
and
get
come
to
over
my
there.
question.
She
This
can
question,
come
damn
need
it.
it.
Get to the question. Would y'all
Don't
stay if
need
y'all
it.
person cheated? If y'all knew publicly that this person cheated, like
Depends
poor
on how
Nico
much
had
you
to go
love the
through.
person, Gary. You know,
The
what I'm
love
saying? Ain't
my-
no relationship gonna be perfect.
Well, it
Sometimes-
ain't gonna be
sometimes we have
perfect,
to
but
be
I'm not
forgive.
staying with you. I'm not staying with you if you publicly cheated on me, because all I would think about is rewind that tape in my head how y'all was sleeping together. Did y'all kiss
That's
the way
the
we
problem,
kissed?
yeah. You don't
And did
know how
do
to let
anything?
stuff go.
If you, I'm sure
You
not
don't
gonna let
know
it
how to
go.
let stuff go.
Alfred, would you stay with your husband that you did?
I mean, you said publicly and the pictures. Yeah, no, probably not.
Yeah, sometimes you have to learn how to forgive.
No,
I
honey,
might
I'm gonna
forgive,
forgive
but
you
I
out of my
wouldn't
life.
Jesus forgive us for our sins, so you can't forgive her because she met some other dude at Applebee's, but you want Jesus to forgive you for your sins and your transgressions.
We might be able to forgive, but we might not be able to forget.
Yeah,
and
you
then-
might not forgive, but only thing you have to do is hold on to God's unchanging hand. Hold to his hand.
Yes.
You build your hope on things eternal. Hold
Come
on
on
to
now.
God's unchanging
Hold on.
hand.
I can hold on to
Hold
God.
on.
But
but
one
not
thing
him.
about God, he ain't gonna switch it up on you. And just like he brought her in your life, he'll bring somebody else. But you got to
Yes.
learn to forgive if you want him to forgive you.
Come on now.
Oh, wow.
You know what I'm saying?
Really?
Seek
All
ye
right
not
now.
the kingdom of God, and he would direct our path.
Yes.
Now, I don't know
Oh,
what they
all
have
right
nothing
for
to do with
these
what we
Christians
talking
here.
about, but that thing just fell on me.
That's all right. That's all right. Let him use you. Let him use you.
Thank you. So Rick, on that mess you talking about. The color today, honey, is one of my favorite colors. My color today, y'all, is persimmon. On the high end, you say persimmon, and on the low end, you say beautiful orangey red. That's your color.
Well, that spirit moved you, did it,
Yeah,
Rick?
that thing got next to me, boy. That thing got next to me, boy. Y'all got to stop being so angry. Fret not thyself for evildoers, for they soon shall be cut off. Cease from anger. Cease from anger. That's what it says, because they will be cut down like the green herb. That's Psalms 37.
Come on, green herb.
Y'all give it up for Gary with the T.
Yeah, that's the green herb.
I'll cut down some green herb with you.
A new report says millions of adults between 25 and 34 are still living at home with their parents due to rising housing prices. So this morning we want to know, how old is too old to still be living with your parents? And do you believe once you're grown, you need to get your own place, no matter how expensive it is? Hit us up. Let us know what you think. 866-9RICKEY. Rick Smiley Morning Show.
It's Gary. I wanna hip you to the T. It's Gary, baby.
All right, y'all, 6 minutes after the hour, Gary has the tea and the clue of the day. Gary, good morning.
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, America. Good morning to you. It's Wednesday, a beautiful, beautiful day in the neighborhood. And here's what's happening in celebrity news, y'all. Clarissa Gwot, is it Gwot or Gwot? Gwot. Clarissa Gwot shields y'all, baby. They say she had fans buzzing the other night, honey, after joking that she might be pregnant with a baby, y'all, honey, with her boyfriend, Papoose. Now they're saying, she said, quote, "I'm probably pregnant now." Papoose line went, honey, crazy after the fight. Shields wrote on X while honey responding to a nightcap post about the couple staying disciplined throughout her training camp. Now the playful comment came, y'all, after Shields, she stopped Kay Scott in the 6th round in Atlanta, reclaiming, y'all, the WBA and WBC middleweight titles while improving her unbeaten professional records to 19-0, y'all. Isn't that nice? That, you know, and she also let me know, too, that she discussed y'all abstaining y'all from sex during camp, making her post messy, honey, for fans following the couple. And I thought they said that you can't do that. You cannot be engaged, honey, you know, when you're fighting like that, as well as I thought they said that once upon a time about football players. Is that true, too, about football players, that they can't, you know, get involved, honey, sexually with their partners until after the game?
That's a personal preference between each player, dog. You got to go ask the players that.
Yeah, you don't want to be tired when you're trying to run back a kickoff.
Yes, sir.
Not before a game.
Your
Even golf, you can't.
Reflexes may not be as sharp.
Yeah.
Really? Well, that's
You
sad.
don't want to do that.
That's probably why so many side chicks out there then, because
What?
Because if you can't do nothing with your mate, honey, before the game, the side chick can.
No, the mate don't
anybody.
want to do nothing. He don't want to get drafted.
Yeah.
Get traded to another team because he can't perform on the field.
Oh, my Lord. Well,
Yeah,
congratulations,
that messes
honey.
up your performance.
Yeah. So, Ricky, did Clarissa, did she even hint into that during the interview when you interviewed her recently about that she could be pregnant?
No, I don't think she said she's pregnant now, but I think she said she was hopeful to have kids one day.
Oh, really? Well, that's good then. Congratulations to her. All right, moving on in other celebrity news, y'all. K. Michelle, oh my God, now I called, honey, Miss Morton, honey, Miss Shamia regarding this. She doesn't take calls after a certain time, so I'm waiting for a response. But it's being reported that K. Michelle allegedly threatened to beat baby Miss Shamia Morton during an off-camera confrontation, according to Shamia, who revealed y'all the mystery castmate's identity at the Real Housewives of Atlanta reunion. Now, K. Michelle hopped, honey, on her, she said, allegedly, and she was absolutely in my face and was punching her fist, baby, and was like, "I'll beat your butt." And that's not the word she used. Now, Michelle did not deny the argument became heated. At the reunion, she said that she hit the table and accused Shamia of lying. Oh, my God. Now, the fallout centers on what Shamia supposedly said about her friend's feeling toward Michelle. Now, Michelle claimed that Shamia told her several times that people are in her circle did not want her spending time with the singer. Now, Shamia disputes the version and has said the conversation happened once. So I guess that's going to probably come out this weekend on the reunion or what have you, because I hadn't seen that part yet, but I did hear that Shamia was saying that somebody wanted to fight her on the show, so we're going to follow. Y'all watch the show, don't y'all, huh? Yeah.
My nerves bad. I can't watch it.
I know, because you said that. So.
I try to watch it. I just get so confused. There be so many different things going on and so many different beefs, and then the people apologize. Then they really not sorry, because then they start back up fussing again, and then they start. I get so confused.
It's
try.
confusing.
Yeah,
it is, and we just got to pray for them.
Yeah,
if you say something, mean it.
Drink.
Say something, just stand by.
And on it.
Yep.
Own it.
Don't y'all say stand 10 toes?
10 toes down.
10 toes down?
Yeah. Stand on it.
Yeah.
Stand on it. All right, speaking of standing on, yeah. Jennifer Lopez, baby, this man is speaking out about Jennifer Lopez. He said Jennifer Lopez was the biggest diva that he's ever met. He said this girl, honey, first of all, they said, is she still relevant? Is she? Because we haven't seen nothing from her in a while. You know, she didn't.
She's Jenny from the block. She's always going to be relevant.
Always.
Really? Well, they said this girl, this man said his name is Garrett Davis, said this girl have too many demands, said he did a performance with her and some of the other girls, Shania Twain and all them, and they said he had all the dressing room was all lined up. He said Jennifer Lopez wanted her dressing room completely white. He said, I don't know where all the white come from. He said that's when he asked the question, is she still relevant or not? So, but I guess she is though. But some of y'all celebrities, honey, y'all with these dressing rooms and these what you call it?
That's your home away from home. So
Yeah, but-
that's the promoter's job is to get the dressing room if they want, how you want it, where you could be comfortable.
Ricky, you ain't gonna be there that long.
Well, sometimes you have 2 shows, Gary. Sometimes you really want your dressing room to be nice. They'll have some Sunday school chairs in there and some fruit just throw that they done bought from the grocery store. We got to take the plastic. Sometimes you want people to put some work into make sure your space is nice and clean. Then you be having guests in there, so that's like your house. People come backstage to see you perform, you know, and so you want them to have a nice experience when they come backstage.
Then they say y'all be begging too much on y'all riders and stuff, honey. Just if you ain't gonna be there.
Sometimes we'll say brown teddy bear to make sure that they read the rider. If you see a brown teddy bear on the couch, that means they read the rider.
Really?
The rider.
Oh man.
Yeah, because you'll put something small like that, like right there in the middle, brown teddy bear. Next thing you know, you look in the dressing room that let you know that the promoter read the rider. That's like, you know what I'm saying? Because you have your M&Ms, your candy, your whatever it is, weed, prostitutes, whatever.
Oh, wow.
Whatever the promoter put in there.
Okay.
Need to be there. Brad, what you have in your dressing room?
Oh, some of everything. I like white tablecloths. I like white candles. I like a few white roses laid around there. I like some M&Ms. I like some baked chicken. I like some, some salad or some sandwiches or some fruit trays and vegetable trays.
God, dog.
I like ginger beer. I like some Hennessy. I like some light and dark because I don't know who my guests are going to be. I like to have mixers to go with those. I have to have different drinks and selections of different things. Candy, chocolates, all kinds of whatever my favorite things are that I like to have in my dressing room before I go on stage.
If I was a promoter, I would give
want
y'all
the caterer to
water,
start running
honey.
in and out of your dressing room.
No,
too.
that goes with it.
You would get water, and I say, I paid you.
No.
That's all in your pay.
No. That's why you don't understand. See, you have to get booked to understand these things.
All right, bitch. You better let me know I got to get booked, honey. Now, that's saying, did y'all know what time it is? All right, now.
I didn't even mean it like that.
Yeah, you meant it like that. Yeah, you meant it like that. All right, baby.
Inshallah.
Sha-la-la, that's right, baby. Sha-la-la, Brett. I'm going to get booked one day.
Oh, my God.
Yes, she did. The Kahlua today, honey, is one of my favorite Kahlua. My Kahlua today,
got
y'all,
to get
blue
booked.
Venezia. On the hind, you say blue Venezia, and on the lawn, you say tan, honey. I'm waiting to get booked, honey. So, nah.
Oh, my stomach hurt.
You make you a writer, Gary, and I'm gonna book you.
Thank you, Brad. Nah.
No, don't try to clean it up. You need to cut your blessings off. You going to hell. Don't try to clean it up. Yes, y'all give it up again with the team. I got your wake-up calls, 866-9-RICKEY. Call me now. Rickey Smiley, the morning show.
It's Gary. I wanna hip you to the T. It's Gary, baby.
All right, 5 minutes after the hour, ladies and gentlemen, Gary has the tea and the Kahlua of the day. What up, Gary?
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning to you. It's Wednesday, a beautiful day in the neighborhood, and here's what's happening in celebrity news. Y'all, Ricky, I cried when I saw this story and read about it. But it's being reported, y'all. I didn't cry for the person I'm talking about. But anyway, Angel Reese, Ricky, I cried for poor Angel, y'all, because they're saying that Indiana Fever superstar Miss Caitlin Clark, y'all, faced backlash, honey, for laughing at Angel Reese after she missed a critical layup, honey, that would have given the Atlanta Dream the win.
What they supposed to do?
Well, she's not supposed to laugh at it, and they said, honey, they say Clark laughing at Angel's pain in a video clip, honey, that swept social media after the game. Now, they're saying Caitlin's reaction drew sharp criticism and Reese's fans, honey. Now, I said that's a sin, honey. They said, but Reese's lack of basketball fundamentals hurt her in the final seconds of the game on Sunday. And you're not supposed to do that. They say Reese, honey, had a chance to lift her team over the Fever in the final seconds, but she missed an early and easy layup. Her teammate, Nash Hillman, missed the easy putback. and this woman laughing at this girl.
Funny when somebody miss a layup because a layup, that's automatic.
At the bucket.
Yeah, so you
right
know,
there.
anybody miss a layup, you gonna laugh. That's
Yes,
natural
no, but
basketball.
That's part of competitive
You
nature,
just
boy.
putting it up against the glass, just finger roll it soft off the glass. Ball going in.
Can't smoke those, man.
She shouldn't
you
have
can't-
laughed
you
at
can't
that
miss
girl.
Gotta make your layup.
That was
But you
pain.
supposed to laugh, yeah.
Well, they say, honey,
Because
she's
Angel
basically
Reese beat her
charged.
ass when she was at LSU in the national championship. So you know
Yeah.
they gonna always be rivalries.
It's a friendly rivalry. It's all good.
Competition.
Well, they're
I
saying,
can
honey,
tell you how
that
many
Miss
times I
Caitlin,
laughed
honey.
at Rod T when he missed a layup. We had a basketball goal at the radio station when we was on 97.9 The Beat. We had a whole gym in the radio station.
Sure did.
And every day after we got off the morning show, Gary
Yeah.
used to come out there.
Yeah,
We
I
used to
used
shoot
to.
ball.
Yeah.
Did he miss his layups though?
Hell, I didn't know what a
Gary
layup
can shoot,
is.
He throw it up like he playing volleyball. He was
Oh, Jesus.
hitting it. shooting the ball, it's like throwing it up like a volleyball.
Yeah, but that's how you're supposed to shoot. You go from like a scoop under.
Like the little assistant on Revenge of the Nerds with the javelin.
Talking about Lamar.
Yeah.
Whatever. Well, I think, honey,
Lambda, and Omega Move.
Caitlin needs to be charged, honey, because you're going to be laughing at somebody's pain, honey.
Sing your song, Gary.
That
little flappy javelin.
Sack that quarterback.
Yeah, defense, attack. Sack that quarterback. ATTACK, defense, attack.
Girl, how you know that, girl?
Because, hell, I went to school with white people. I went to school with...
He like that,
That was our cheer, baby. That's
Sack
my cheer.
that quarterback.
Baby, she said, sack that quarterback, baby.
But the black shit be jump in.
ATTACK, defense, attack.
What about introduce yourself? Go on, Gary.
Moving on to other celebrity news, y'all. This is a sad story, y'all. We all know, y'all, that Jordan Woods and Carl Anthony Towns recently tied the knot, and one of his friends or whatever didn't even go to the wedding. He has the audacity to explain why. Here's what Mr. Allen Houston had to say.
I'm so proud of him. He and George's journey. They've been through a lot, and they're overcomers. I have to take my daughter to overseas to be dropped off at college, so I wasn't able to go. But
how dare he?
What?
He's talking about he had to take his daughter overseas to college and he missed a wedding. You don't miss people's wedding like that. I mean, that woman and that man are friends with this man. He should have gone to the wedding and let his daughter go with somebody.
I think daughter come first, man. I think daughter come first. Come on now.
He needed to take his daughter where she needed to go.
Did the daughter not know? Did they not know when the wedding was planned?
That don't matter.
Sometimes dates clash, Gary.
Unfortunately, yes.
Everybody make plans, ain't thinking about everybody else who's making plans, and they just make plans. And sometimes that's what causes the conflict. Sometimes people coincidentally plan on the same day, and you just can't make it.
I know Jordan cried. I feel so bad for her, honey.
She
I'm
didn't.
crying inside for her.
That's
too.
okay.
You know, so I mean, somebody's wedding I didn't go to because I wasn't invited, so that was a different story.
Oh my God, my
What
God!
does it mean?
My God. Gary, go on.
All right, that said it did. Y'all know what time it is.
You know what?
Kalua today is one of my favorite Kalua. My Kalua today, y'all, is blue Venetia. On the high end, you say blue Venetia, and on the low end, you say beautiful tan. That's your Kalua for today.
To Gary? Where did you get invited to?
Alfreda's and Brett.
Mine was a family affair.
Alfreda didn't have enough money to have too many people.
Thank you.
But the other person you named had lots of money, baby, and they couldn't invite me. But that was
I'm not gonna even say nothing. Don't live in the past.
Okay, leave the past behind. Yes. And that's what I'm doing. Because your next wedding, I'm
She done bought you breakfast. She done made up for it, Gary.
You'll come to the
very
Bowery
nice.
Renewal, Gary.
Yeah, I'm going to come to the renewal. I got my fascinating everything.
He's gonna come to the vow renewal.
Yeah, see that? And she might let you be in the wedding party if you treat her nice.
Yeah, I could be the flower girl. I mean,
hell no.
Y'all give it up for Gary with the team. It's Wellness Wednesday. We got the one and only Dr. MJ Collier is back to answer all of your health questions. Hit us up at 866-9-RICKEY. Dr. Collier up next. Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
I wanna hip you to the T. It's Gary, baby.
All right, y'all. 6 minutes after the hour, Gary has the tea in the Kalua today. What up, Gary?
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, America. Good morning to you. It's Thursday, a beautiful, beautiful day in the neighborhood. And here's what's happening in celebrity news. But before I say my news, I just listened to that song that just went off, y'all, and I just discovered something, honey. Jay-Z, that little boy that's saying that he's Jay-Z's son, he may be Jay-Z's son. Ricky, I listened to the lyrics just now, and he said in that song, let's go half on the son, my past ain't one. He could be, that child could be his son.
That song proves it, huh?
It proves it.
Oh,
but maybe he's saying my past, I don't have one in my past. My past not, you know what I mean? Like I don't have one.
What?
Yep. Maybe he's saying I don't have one yet if he says my past ain't one.
No, he said let's go half on the son because you know my past ain't one.
Uh-oh.
Gary,
That
you might
might-
have just reopened the case.
Thank you, because that boy been going around
please,
saying that Jay-Z is his daddy. He could be his daddy because he just told a woman, let's go half on the son.
That
You know,
song
my
is
past ain't one.
very old.
The kid is old though. Gary
Thank you.
might,
You have to- you have
he
to
might
be
be on
30.
something.
We're not going to do this.
I think Gary's on to something.
Thank you. I
He's
am.
not. He's
Gary,
not.
that case
I
is
know,
about to
honey.
reopen.
I
He's
listen to
on
that
to
song,
his
and I don't
stories.
even listen to that song,
Just
but I
go
listen,
on
honey.
to your stories,
Yeah,
Gary.
but
All right, Gary,
can't
you on
defend all the
something.
stars in the sky today, baby.
I'm not
Yeah.
trying to defend no stars in the sky. They can defend themselves.
Okay.
They
But
got
anyway,
Jesus to defend themselves.
they do. Here's what's happening in celebrity news, y'all. Wendy Williams, oh my God, you know, Rick, how much I love Wendy Williams. Now, it's being reported, y'all, Wendy Williams believes, y'all, that her guardianship ordeal is karma for mean celebrity gossip. Now, they're saying that Wendy believes that her past career as a celebrity gossip queen is the reason for her guardianship ordeal. Now, she spoke with her friend Charlamagne and Lauren LaRosa. They discussed their private dinner, y'all, with Wendy during a recent episode of the Brilliant Idiot podcast. Now, Charlamagne was Wendy's co-host, y'all, which we know that on her popular syndicated radio show on WBLS in New York City. She said, quote, she feels like everything is going through right now is God getting her back, honey, for all the things that she said. She said, you know, and I don't believe that, though. But Charlamagne said Wendy's statement made him reflect on his own past, honey, approach to broadcasting. That mess that Wendy Williams said to us at dinner is exactly where my energy was, he said. Now, they're saying that the former talk show host, now 62, honey, was forced to retire from her TV show in 2021 after being diagnosed with dementia and aphasia. Now, she has spent, y'all, the past several years at Qatari, a luxury assisted living facility in New York, and she previously, y'all, lived on a locked ward at the same facility. Do y'all believe in karma? Is karma real?
Absolutely.
Oh, really?
And so is dharma, yeah, for sure.
Really?
You get what you give. That's biblical. You get what you give. You know.
But I don't think the way Wendy Williams did it, it wasn't mean.
Thank you.
Sometimes it was close to being mean, but it was so entertaining the way she did it or whatever. But
Maybe in her latter years, but early in her years, her radio years,
She
if
was
you go
mean.
back,
She
it
was
was
mean.
very
I thought
mean
she
and
was
very
mean. She was mean.
vicious.
She wasn't mean. She
And
was
that-
doing her job.
No,
She was mean and
no.
everybody was
No, it was vicious.
nervous to go to her. I was one of those artists that was very nervous to go to her because you never knew what she was going to say, and even if you try to do your best interview, she was going to say
When you
something
yeah.
to make you.
And when you outing people and you putting people in really, really awkward and uncomfortable situations by focusing on things that they really didn't want out publicly.
Well,
yeah,
why they did it.
That's
but
mean.
we can't judge and say that it's karma. You know, if that's
Yeah.
if that's what she feels like, then that's her opinion. I think everything is God's will. So whatever is going on, if this may be to make her better, to make her, I don't know, but I just feel like everything is God's will, and it's not up to me to say it's karma.
And even if she did a show where she didn't do that, you know, people illness is their illness. I wouldn't try to connect it to karma because
Right.
God forgive us all. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? She didn't
Right.
do. There's some people around here
Did-
did way
Ooh,
more
you better
bad
talk
stuff, and they
about it.
super healthy and happy and rich and all that kind of stuff
Okay.
or whatever. So I wouldn't blame karma on that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hate her saying that, thinking that though. But
We love Wendy.
Yes, we love Wendy. I love Wendy no matter what, honey. I don't care what she said about nobody, me, or whomever. I love Miss Williams. I rush to the TV every day to watch her show.
She didn't ever talk about you, Gary.
Oh.
She did.
No. I know you want to be in that number, but she never talked about you.
Oh, did she talk about you?
She did.
Really? I don't remember that show.
You don't.
In that number.
Yeah, I was on the show a few times actually, but I'm not even talking about back in the day. She talked about all of us as artists.
So y'all thought y'all were important? Or
No, we
thought
obviously were important because
me
she was
and Brad
talking
sitting
about
in
us.
the- Me and Brad was sitting in the dressing room getting our makeup done for Dish Nation one day, and we was watching Wendy Williams, and she was talking about us. And both of our head was turned to the screen. We just looked at each other and started laughing. I said, damn. But yeah, we had an opportunity to go on that show twice.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, I like Miss
Yeah,
Williams.
she was always
She
nice to
spoke
me.
about
She
me.
ain't never do no mess up
Yeah.
stuff to me when I went on there. And then one time, I remember when Tom Jonah retired, she talked about that. And then she also shouted me out for sitting next to her parents at church one Sunday. She said, "Oh,
Well, she
God, my
said I
mom."
flirted with her. I had to get that straight.
Did
Yeah.
you?
Yeah, absolutely. I did not, but I did get that straight and let her know like she was a nice person and stuff, but she definitely wasn't my cup of tea.
And the way you did it was funny. It
Yeah,
wasn't, you know, it
yeah.
wasn't
I
like-
didn't. I didn't try to be malicious at all. I just had to let her know I had receipts too.
Oh.
She told me she was saying I was a smooth operator and all this other stuff. I'm like, I wasn't smooth operating up on you, girl. I might be smooth. I take the credit for that. But you know, I got a beautiful wife, and you will not say I tried to holler at you. So I had to straighten that out. It was a very funny episode, though, and I'm grateful that she even put us on there. You know.
But I know she always do stories on non-important people, so that was a good thing.
Gary, why are you so shady?
Well, you had to be important if she thought about you and talked about you. So she talked about me several times back in the 90s and during her show. I actually was on her show. So did you ever make it to the show?
Yes, I was there in spirit.
Oh, okay. Hey, spirit is better than nothing.
Oh!
Did she recognize your spirit?
Oh, yes, she did.
She did?
Yes,
Oh,
ma'am.
okay.
Miss Williams, honey, knew me
Boy,
very
if you don't
well.
go to the next story.
Moving on, another celebrity news, y'all. Oh, my God. Hollywood power couple, y'all. Jonathan Majors, honey, and his beautiful wife, Miss McGann Good, honey, were actively, y'all, contacting surrogates, honey, about possible carrying their baby. Oh, this is so beautiful, y'all. Now, they're saying that while insiders, honey, was not able to confirm whether the couple ultimately signed the contract, they're told, y'all, that they interviewed at least 2 Los Angeles-based surrogates and were completely, y'all, serious about exploring their options. I think that would be good. That would be nice to have a nice, beautiful baby. You know, she could, you know, I think sometimes when we have kids, we should let our exes at least be the godparents. You don't think
Why
that?
would you let your ex?
You don't even have kids. You talking about when we have kids.
Yeah, I mean, when a person have kids, they should let the ex, because my thing is, at least let the ex know, you see, this could have been your child.
No, Gary.
don't
That's
think
not
so?
how that works.
Close out.
Well, anyway.
Sha-la-la your
Yeah.
ass on up out of here.
Well, sha-la-la, and y'all, while we sha-la-la, don't forget tonight to watch the Rickey Smiley Morning Show on Family Feud. We're going to be feuding tonight on Family Feud, y'all. That's at 8 o'clock, 7 o'clock Central Time. Check your local listing or the time.
And they playing against Bow Wow's team. Team
Oh, that's
Bow
what we're playing
Wow.
against?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Shout out to Bow Wow.
Yes, to Bow Wow and his family, y'all. All right, the Kalua today.
Oh, she's beautiful. She's
my God.
beautiful.
Oh, my God.
Hey, Teresa, we love you.
Miss Teresa, call me.
Hey, Teresa. The Kalua today, y'all, is one of my favorite Kalua. My Kalua today, y'all, is sapele. On the high end, you say sapele, and on the low end, you say beautiful brown. That's your Kalua for today.
Yes.
All right, y'all give it up again with the team.
Woo!
I got your welcome call. Y'all get me down the phone line wide open. 8669 Rickey, 8669 RICKEY. Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Half man, half woman. It's Gary. I wanna hip you to the T. It's Gary, baby.
All right, y'all. 5 minutes after the hour, y'all. Allison, wiggle that tooth. It'll be ready by the time you get home from school. Twins one of the twins' tooth came out last night, and the other one is upset. And I said, "You got to wiggle it. You got to wiggle it. Tooth fairy on the way. Wiggle the tooth. You're in the car listening right now. Wiggle the tooth. Wiggle the tooth.
Just
Wiggle
a little
it.
bit. Yeah.
All right, baby. It'll be ready by the time you get home. Wiggle it. All right, yeah, we got to get them baby teeth out because them damn original teeth coming in, and they're trying to save money. I can't afford no braces. Gary, good morning.
Good morning, Rickey. Good morning, America. Good morning to you. It's Thursday, a beautiful day in the neighborhood. And here's what's happening in celebrity news. Y'all, Gayle King is back in the news again. Y'all know Gayle King and her good Judy, Miss Oprah, baby. Always have something to say, honey. And then when they say they said it, they figure that it's gospel, whatever. But, honey, Gayle, y'all, has blasted Hayden Panettiere, honey, a strange mother. Now, we all know Hayden. We lost Hayden Panettiere, the actress, the other day, honey. Well, Gayle decided, honey, she wanted to blast to the girl mama. She said after she said that the late actress had lost her way, questioning why that was the message that the mama chose to share just days after her daughter's death. And Gayle said, quote, you know, guys, honey, you read this, and all I can think is, thanks, Mom, for nothing. That's what Gayle said, honey, during the episode of her show the other day. Now, they're saying that Leslie Vogel made the comments in an NBC News interview 2 days after Pantettiere's death, honey, at the age of 36. Now, Ms. Vogel called her daughter an amazingly talented person in so many departments, but also spoke about the difficulties of growing up, y'all, in Hollywood. And, you know, a lot of people know when you grow up in Hollywood, it could be very interesting. She said, quote, I think it becomes very difficult to be true, honey, to yourself. And I think Hayden sadly lost her way. King said those words were especially difficult to hear so soon after Pantettiere's death. She said, quote, it makes me so sad of the opportunity that you have after your daughter's death that's what you chose to leave us with, unquote. Now, my thing is this. I don't That woman said how she felt, honey. Her daughter, if her daughter was allegedly on drugs and living that lifestyle, girl, that's what's wrong with us as Africans in America and non-Africans in America. We sit here and want to hide up everything, honey. The woman just said how she felt, and that's how her daughter lived her life. That was that. Instead of saying, honey, well, LaQuavis, honey, he was just, honey, taking cough syrup and he died. No, girl, LaQuavis was taking cough syrup that, honey, killed you. So this woman spoke how she felt. Gail, mad about it. Well, Gail, honey, I'm sorry, that's how she felt. That's how Miss Bogle felt about her beautiful daughter. And, it was just that. So,
yeah.
So, Gail,
everybody's different. Everybody have different ways of handling situations like that.
Exactly.
And my goal was to try to see if I could help save, bring awareness and save as many lives as possible when I went through it. And, to each his own. Because everybody's not the same, and everybody's not going to operate the same because everybody's just not the same, and it don't handle things the same way. So, we just hope and pray that God heals her and, that she can continue to live. And I hope if somebody learns something from this, whatever, for some lives to be saved, then fine, because, like my mom says, some have to die in order for others to live.
Exactly. All right, moving on. Malcolm Jamal Warner's widow, y'all, and daughter paid an emotional birthday tribute to the late actor. Stuffed animals lined up, y'all, for the moving birthday tradition, and that's good. The wife, paid the tribute because, she was going through a lot of problems, honey, with his mom and them. They were saying that they didn't want to give him no money or what have you. And I looked like, to me, I thought the wife would get, everything, when the husband died, because that was her husband and stuff. But I guess he left separate wills and stuff, maybe for the mama and him and the family, what have you. So, but at least they paid their tribute with some stuffed animals, and they did that for his birthday. So congratulations to that family. And in my for free story, y'all, it's a sad moment. I don't know if y'all heard the shocking story, but Meghan Markle, y'all, and her wonderful husband, Prince Harry, y'all, will be moving back across the pond. They said they couldn't make it here in the United States, I guess. Because it was very expensive, and they had all these rich friends and stuff and whatever, but look like nobody trying to help them stay here, so now they got to go back home, honey, and live their life. They said that they won't be getting back their titles again or what have you. They can't get the title back, so they're going to be living like pompous. Is that the word?
They're going to be paupers.
Well, yeah.
It's so weird why they came here for a little while, and then they're going back, but I think they want the kids to go to school there, and because the king is, is
he has
ill.
cancer.
Yeah, I think he wants him to be around his grandfather.
Really? Well, but he still was kind of treating him bad, though. He wouldn't. Hell, they ain't giving him back his title, giving those people back their title. And hell, when he married Meghan, honey, they looked like they just never was a good day almost. Meghan tried to do all kinds of stuff, tried to do cook shows, hung out with Oprah, and did stuff with everybody and stuff, and looked like it's just still not a good thing. So maybe she need to go back to acting or what have you. And doing
Their dad and the queen, they are racist colonizers, and I can't stand them.
Yep.
I'm sorry.
Yep. So, honey,
American media try to make them like they're just some great. So them are racist colonizers, and all you got to do is start digging deep and do your research on the
royal family,
the royal family, and you'll see for yourself. I don't. The best thing ever came out of that situation was Princess Diana, and they hated her because she was not like them, and she stood for cancer and kids with AIDS, and she didn't want to live inside of that box, and she lived a life, and I believe they, in my opinion, allegedly, I think they did something to her or whatever. So I just appreciate, and her youngest son, Harry, is more like the mother.
Exactly.
He is.
But they are traditionally, since the beginning of the king or whatever, are racist colonizers.
I agree.
Period.
But you know what? I will say this. I think, unlike America, I mean, it's the beginning. I don't know. But the royals are at least apologizing and trying to return artifacts. There's so much. There's just so much. I mean, you could never. How can you make up for it? You can't. You can't.
Yeah.
But I feel like at least they say, yeah, you know what? We were colonizers. America still won't say that, we won't admit to our ugly past.
Yeah. Well, let's continue.
This is the era of no accountability, no apology, no admission to anything that's done to black folks.
Yeah.
So,
Well, we're going to continue to pray, y'all, for Prince Harry, Meghan Markle, Prince Archie, and Princess Lilibet. Let's keep them lifted up in our prayers. Now that said and did, y'all know what time it is? Sha-la-la-la-la, y'all. Yes, sha-la-la, honey. The color today is one of my favorite color. My color today, y'all, is sapelli. On the high end, you say sapelli, and on the low end, you say beautiful brown. That's your color for the day. Sha-la-la. And don't forget, wait a minute. Don't forget to watch Family Feud tonight, y'all. Check your local list, 8 o'clock, 7 o'clock Central. The Rickey Smiley Morning Show will be making that debut on Family Feud tonight.
Boy, y'all gonna laugh tonight if y'all watch Family Feud because we acted a whole fool on there, y'all. All right, y'all give it up to Gary with the T. Hey. She's a Grammy-winning superstar, reality TV icon, entrepreneur, and one of Atlanta's most recognizable names. Hey, y'all, we got Sister Candy Burris going to be joining us up next. You don't want to miss it. Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Woman, it's Gary. I wanna hip you to the T. It's Gary, baby.
All right, 6 minutes after the hour, Gary has the tea and the color of the day. Gary.
Good morning, Rickey. Good morning, America. Good morning to you. It's Friday, a beautiful, beautiful day in the neighborhood. And here's what's happening in celebrity news, y'all. Public perception, honey, of Jennifer Lopez and how she is to work with hasn't always been great. And y'all know we done heard that many a times, y'all. They say she has a long-standing history as a diva with backstage stories, honey, often painting her in a very negative light. Now, they say despite that, she's pushed back against the allegation, and it looks like, y'all, that she has Keke Palmer in her corner. Now, Palmer and Lopez, honey, have worked together several times over the years, and Palmer has now addressed, y'all, that their friendship calling Jennifer Lopez a real mentor. Isn't that nice? She's a real mentor to Keke, because people really been talking about Miss Lopez, and they also say she can't keep a man neither. And, you know, I mean, I think she did the best of her life when she was with Puffy. If they would have stayed together, honey, it would have been a great empire they could have built together, and she just wouldn't have this kind of reputation. You don't think so?
God.
Yeah.
She didn't need that. She all right.
Well, they say Keke Palmer recently sat down, y'all, for a chat with Amy Poehler on her podcast, Good Hang. And during the chat, the pair got to talking about co-stars and Palmer's connection to Jennifer Lopez. Now, Palmer gushed about the famed singer, telling Poehler that Lopez has held a real place in her life, y'all, since that 2019 film Hustler, which that was a real good movie. I did see that one. I think I saw it, but it was a good movie. She said said that she loved Lopez from the moment she saw her in Selena, and y'all, the real life friendship has played out better than she could have ever imagined. Isn't that nice, y'all? Could y'all imagine somebody, saying that, that you didn't have a good relationship, but then when they worked with you and stuff, y'all, they got to learn you, and that everything just was beautiful? I mean, that's good. And I like that. And I mean, Jennifer Lopez, she all right with me, I guess. I mean, I haven't seen anything, could relate to anything that she did real bad or whatever. So congratulations that Jennifer now has a good friend like Keke Palmer, because Keke is a very sweet person. All right, moving on. In other celebrity news, y'all, Mary J. Blige is speaking out, honey. They say Mary J. Blige says she regrets, honey, not having children because she believed they would restrict her freedom. And here's what Miss Blige had to say about that.
People struggling. I saw a lot of, my family members needing babysitters and, them not having a choice, no freedom. So when you're younger, that's the choice. Those are the words you make. Those are the choices you make. Right. I don't want any kids.
Isn't that something? Isn't that beautiful?
Yeah.
Because everybody can't have it. What you were saying, Alfred?
No, I was just going to say, I always tell people, young people, just have the kids, because when you're older, you're going to wish you had. So just have them. Just have as many babies as you can. Why not?
Well,
if you can afford them, you know what I mean? But guess what? You can never afford them. Doesn't matter. So if you wait till then, you'll be 60.
Yeah, but I don't think older people should have kids. I mean, I never thought if I wanted kids or if I didn't want kids and stuff. But I know I look at these kids today, honey, I wouldn't want no kids. No, ma'am. You can't say
But a lot of younger people, they want their own careers and they want their own lives,
exactly.
and they feel like kids will interfere with that. So I think that's kind of what Mary was saying.
Yeah, because when I worked in the medical field, honey, my charge nurse, she did not want kids. She said because she wanted her career to go up and to move up in nursing or whatever. So she didn't have any kids. So I mean. So there you have it. I mean, I like kids if I could give them back. I love to play with them. And I like kids when they were young. When my little nephews were young, they were just as cute. But when they got older, they got ugly. So I'm like, I don't want...
Gary.
I hope they ain't listening.
They're not listening.
Well, y'all know it's true. Hell, I ain't gonna lie. They was cute.
What you say? Tell the truth.
So when they got older, Gary, they got ugly.
They got ugly. So I'm like, y'all going back.
They weren't cute no more.
They weren't cute no more. So I mean,
know your ass done said that about my kids. You done told me that to my kid to my face. I said, damn, Gary. He said, they ain't cute like they used to be. I ain't going to keep them.
No, exactly. Yes, I mean, let's be real, honey. I mean, hey, it is what it is. So, but I love them still dearly, but they just not cute like they used to be. So, not that said and did. Not said and did. Y'all know what time it is. That's right here.
Oh, my God.
No, let's keep it real, honey. The color of the day, honey, is one of my favorite color. My color of the day, y'all, is dark Barolo. On the high end, you say dark Barolo, and on the low end, you say beautiful burgundy. That's your color for the day.
That's a beautiful color. Y'all give it up for Gary with a T if you would. All right, I got your wake-up call. Y'all get up and now, 8669 Rickey, 8669 RICKEY. Hit me up, Rickey Smiley, the morning show.
Hold it. Half man, half woman. It's Gary. I wanna hip you to the T. It's Gary, baby.
All right, 6 minutes after the hour, Gary has the tea and the color of the day. What up, Gary?
Good morning, Rickey. Good morning, America. Good morning to you. It's Friday, a beautiful, beautiful day in the neighborhood, and here's what's happening in celebrity news. You know, a lot of people talk about black actors and actresses saying, you know, how some people saying, do they make a lot of money? Some say they don't make a lot of money or whatever. Some people say they're migrating, honey, from Los Angeles to Texas and Georgia because it's cheaper to live and what have you. But I have a list, y'all, of some of the highest grossing black actors in Hollywood. And I'm going to start off with Zoe Saldana. Now, they're saying Zoe has officially entered another stratosphere. Now, they're saying following the success, honey, of Avatar, Fire and Ash, her lifetime worldwide box office total has climbed past $15 billion, making her the highest grossing actor of all time, according to recent reporting, y'all, on the numbers data. That's a lot of money, honey. I mean, she does good movies and stuff and what have you, but honey, they say this girl grossing up. Coming in number 2, y'all, is Mr. Samuel L. Jackson. They say Samuel L. Jackson remains right behind Saldana with roughly $14.6 billion in worldwide box office receipts. I mean,
wow.
Yeah, because he's been acting for a while.
Yes, sir.
Making good money, so congratulations to Samuel L. Jackson. Then at number 3, they got Dwayne Johnson, honey, The Rock. He came in, y'all, has generated more than $11 billion. Now, this is worldwide. This is not what they have per movie.
11 billion?
No billion. This is worldwide, though. These numbers are worldwide. They're not billionaires. If that's the case, they'll be with Oprah and Tyler Perry. But no, they gross, you know, $11 billion. Now, this is how much they made and generated during the movies they've made. So they still got a lot of money out of it. At number 4, Don Cheadle. Don Cheadle, they say he sits around $9 billion with his Marvel role as James Rose. You know, so he's been doing good in his Oceans movies and all that, what other stuff. Congratulations. And Mr. Smith. Will Smith came in at number 5. They're saying Will Smith has generated roughly $9 billion worldwide. Before superheroes completely took over Hollywood, they're saying Smith was already, honey, a box office machine with Independence Day, Men in Black, and I Am Legend, Bad Boys, and Atlanta. So that's probably why Jada didn't leave him. Neither should have been crazy, honey, to walk away from all that money. That she helped grow, because, honey, she was by his side as his wife, so that means, honey, some of that money should go to her as well. Chadwick Boseman, you know, he's deceased now, but Chadwick Boseman films generated more than $7.6 billion. And I mean, it goes on and on. Miss Letitia Wright, honey, she got 7.5. I don't know who she is, honey. And I don't know all these other people.
She's an actress.
Well, I know that, but I don't know who she is.
Black Panther.
Black Panther. And then you got Danai Gurira. She generating nearly
She's also from Black Panther.
Yep. So the Black Panther movies made a lot of money.
They most superhero movies gross the most.
Yeah.
So you think more black people should do more superhero movies then, so they can have a little bit more?
If they could get the role,
right?
It's not a lot of them.
Right.
Yeah. Well, these girls have done it, and they're making movies and making good movies and good money and stuff. I think, you know, so some of the people that's been migrating, as they saying, back, you know, to Georgia and Texas under to live because they couldn't afford to live in Los Angeles, they should get in some of those movies like we just talked about. And then they can make more money, I guess. So
well, they got to audition, Gary, and there be a lot of people in them audition rooms.
Let me tell you what I have a problem with. Why do I have to audition for a movie and you know I do movies?
Because so many actors and actresses train and they do movies. That's what they do. So they got to pick the best person for the part.
Yeah.
I mean, people like Brad Pitt, you know, they don't have to audition. But, I mean, I'm just saying, Gary, you're going to have to audition.
But it is kind of insulting standing there with three people sitting behind a table. You're great. Cool beans.
Right.
Cool beans.
Right.
You were great.
That's just how it is.
Yeah,
Rickey,
I know. Then they'll call you back.
Right.
Yeah.
What'd you say, Alfredo?
You know what I've heard? Be more black. Be more urban. Like what?
Well, they will tell it
What
to
is-
you, Alfredo. But
Hey, no. Gary, no. What does that even mean? Be more. Anyway, sorry.
They told you that. Be more black.
Oh yes,
You know,
yes. For commercials, for a few
Yeah, that's
commercials. I've heard
crazy.
that.
Yeah, because when you was in Miss
that's crazy.
Congeniality, they didn't say that, right?
No, Gary.
I just like to say, hey, Rick, we want you to be yourself in this movie right here. Come do it. I'd go do stuff like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because we want you, the comedian.
Yeah,
We
right.
want you.
And you
And
know
when
what? You bring up
Yeah.
a good point, Ricky, because I think white actors get to be themselves.
Right.
We don't. I mean, honestly.
Yeah.
So.
I get it. Yeah, that's kind of, it gets real weird in those audition rooms.
Yeah.
Well, let's just keep y'all lifted up in prayer. Hopefully, y'all can get y'all next movie by being yourselves. All right, moving on. And other celebrity news, y'all, everybody's raving about Rihanna, baby. They saying Rihanna is giving the girls, letting them have it, showing you how you should go to the dentist. Now, Rihanna had on a nice slip dress the other day, honey, going to the dentist with her kids and stuff. And people are saying that's the look. You should look nice and classy. Just because you're going to the dentist, you should not have to come out your house looking like you just woke up and what have you. And I think Rihanna is the epitome of womanhood when it comes to dressing, because she dresses very nice, and she's she's an ambassador for all these clothing companies and whatever. So I think more people should follow suit and dress a little nice. I mean, when you're going to the dentist, or when you're going to work, or when you're going anywhere, you should look at least appropriate, because people are watching you like they were watching Rihanna, and now they didn't put it out in press. So congratulations to Rihanna and her new dentist look, honey. So y'all girls, y'all need to look at that look when y'all go to the next dentist office. Okay. And then my final story, y'all, Kenya Moore, baby. They say Kenya's coming back. Andy Cohen, y'all, confirms conversing, y'all, with Team Twirl Architect, honey, after her exit from Real Housewives of Atlanta. He said he missed her, and a lot of people are saying she may come back. I think Kenya should come back to Real Housewives of Atlanta because she was a great actress. She did her job, honey. When they kicked her off for what they kicked her off for, I don't think that should have been, they shouldn't have kicked her off for that. It was just a picture.
Yeah.
I mean, everybody shows a picture every now and then and stuff or whatever. And also, I want to
and
thank...
she one of the originals,
Original, yes, honey. We love Kenya. She was one of the real ones, honey. All these other girls now, I mean, they good. I like them all, but Kenya was that girl, honey. So we just should keep her. All right, I want to thank everybody y'all for watching Family Feud last night. If you watched Family Feud last night, honey, with the Rickey Smiley Morning Show, honey, it was a great show. We had a great time. People loved this show, honey, and hopefully and preferably, Rickey, we go back again, honey. On Let's Make a Deal.
Let's make a deal. Yeah, whatever. Who you gonna be on Let's Make a Deal?
Who was that guy?
A football player?
Yeah, I was just about a football player. Oh,
construction worker with a mustache?
Yes.
A husband?
The sign that said, did y'all know what time it is? Yeah, shalala, Rickey. The color today, honey, is one of my favorite colors. My color today, y'all, is dark Barolo. On the high end, you say dark Barolo, and on the low end, you say beautiful Birkin. That's your color for today.
All right, y'all, give it up and Gary with the team. Coming up, y'all, we got the champions in the building. Clarissa Shields is going to be joining us up next. Rickey Smiley Morning Show.